They sense you're pulling away. And it's causing them. My beloved child, they can feel it. Even before you said a single word, they sense the quiet distance forming around your heart. The silence between your souls has grown louder than any argument. Don't skip, because what I'm about to reveal will make everything make sense. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. There was a time when your presence was their peace, when your laughter felt like sunlight on their storm. But lately, something has shifted. They can't explain it, but they feel you pulling away, like waves retreating before a massive tide returns. They check their phone more than usual, they stare at your last message longer than they admit, wondering what went wrong. Don't skip, because their heart is whispering your name even now. Deep inside, they're scared. Scared that your silence means goodbye. Scared that your calm means you've already moved on. They replay every conversation, every smile, every good night that once held the world together, hoping to find where they lost you. But the truth is, it's not them you're leaving, it's the pain that connected you. Something inside you has changed, and they feel it like thunder before the rain. Stay till the end, because the revelation you're about to hear will shake your soul. You were never meant to be trapped in a story where love was measured by fear. You were meant to be free. To rise from what broke you and shine beyond what drained you. They sense you're pulling away because your spirit has finally decided to stop begging for what should have been freely given. And though they can't understand it yet, the distance you're creating is not rejection, it's transformation. Don't skip, because this is where everything turns. Someone once said that when you heal, it threatens those who benefited from your brokenness. And that's what's happening right now. Your silence is not cold, it's sacred. Your absence is not punishment, it's protection. They feel it like gravity shifting, like a door closing in a hallway of unspoken goodbyes. But they don't know the full truth yet, that heaven has been watching this connection and rearranging it for your highest peace. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. The pull they feel is not rejection, it's destiny redirecting. You're being guided away from anyone who confused your kindness for weakness, your loyalty for blindness, your love for endless giving. Don't skip, because what's next will surprise you. The person who took you for granted is about to see what losing you really feels like. Their heart will tremble, not from anger, but from realization. They'll look for your energy in others and never find it again. And as you distance yourself, heaven is aligning new energy toward you. Someone pure. Someone real. Someone who will match the frequency you've grown into. That's why your soul has been restless, it's preparing for a divine replacement, not another repeat. Stay till the end, because this shift isn't loss, it's the greatest redirection of your life. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because what I'm about to say will touch the deepest part of your heart. The person you're pulling away from feels your absence like a shadow that no longer follows them. They can sense that something sacred inside you has shifted, they don't know why, but they feel it in their bones. Don't skip, because this moment right here is the turning point of your story. There's a reason your spirit went quiet. It wasn't out of pride, it wasn't out of anger, it was out of exhaustion. You gave and gave until you had nothing left to hold. You waited for them to notice your silence, but they didn't. You prayed they'd feel your absence, and now, they do. Their heart is restless. Their thoughts are heavy. Every song, every random scent, every place you touched together now feels like an echo of what they lost. Hold on and stay with me, because something powerful is shifting behind this silence. They scroll through old photos, they reread old messages, hoping to feel the version of you that used to be so available, so patient, so soft. But that version of you no longer exists, because pain transformed you into power. Don't skip, because heaven is about to reveal what this transformation really means. You see, when you began pulling away, you didn't just walk away from them, you walked toward your purpose. Your energy is elevating, and not everyone can follow where your spirit is headed. Some people loved you only for what you gave, not for who you are. But now that you've stopped giving, they're realizing your worth in your absence. Stay with me till end, because your absence is becoming your greatest lesson for them. Their dreams have started to change. You appear in them, quiet, distant, radiant. They wake up wondering why they can't stop thinking about you, why their peace feels incomplete. They don't realize that what they're feeling is heaven's way of showing them the cost of losing someone pure. You didn't pull away to hurt them, you pulled away to heal yourself. And in doing so, you became untouchable. Hold on and stay with me, because this is where your story turns from heartbreak to divine revelation. The love that was once heavy is about to transform into clarity. You are stepping into a season where your energy will only attract what honors your heart. The person who took your silence lightly will soon see that silence can echo louder than words. Don't skip, because the next moment of your life is going to make sense of all the confusion. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because what's unfolding right now will open your eyes to something powerful. They sense you're pulling away, but what they don't realize is that your silence is sacred. It's not emptiness, it's elevation. Don't skip, because every word from here carries a secret you were meant to hear. They can't sleep like they used to. The same peace they once found in you is gone. Every thought of you feels heavier now, not because of anger, but because your energy has withdrawn, and they can feel that absence like oxygen leaving the room. You were their calm, their balance, their safe place. But when they began taking that presence for granted, heaven began pulling you away, one invisible step at a time. Stay till the end, because this story is about to reveal how destiny protects its chosen ones. Hold on and stay with me, there's something they're realizing right now. They once thought you'd never leave. They believed your kindness meant you'd always stay. But now they're seeing a version of you they can't predict, can't read, can't reach. That mystery is haunting them. They can sense your spirit turning away, but they don't know how to stop it. The calls feel colder, the messages shorter, the silence louder. And that's exactly how the universe balances what was once unequal, by teaching value through distance. Don't skip, because something divine is moving in this silence. You're not abandoning anyone. You're reclaiming yourself. The love you once poured outward is now flowing back inward. The more you pull away from confusion, the more peace finds you. The more you detach from drama, the more purpose surrounds you. They sense this glow, this calm, this confidence, and it scares them, because for the first time, they can't manipulate what they no longer understand. Stay with me till end, because the truth you're stepping into will set your spirit free. You were never hard to love, they were too distracted to see your depth. And now, heaven is removing distractions so that only the genuine will remain. They can feel this spiritual shift, and they're confused, wondering why your energy feels unreachable. But heaven knows, your silence is your new language, your peace is your new reply. Hold on and stay with me, because your glow-up isn't just physical, it's spiritual. The same ones who doubted you are about to witness a version of you that silence created. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because what's coming next will make your heart whisper, "Now I understand." They sense you're pulling away, and it's shaking them in ways they've never felt before. Every time your name crosses their mind, something inside them tightens, not out of anger, but out of fear that they've lost the one soul that truly saw them. Don't skip, because what I'm revealing now is the moment where everything starts to unfold. They're remembering your softness now. The way you listened when no one else cared. The way your presence made them believe that love still existed in its purest form. But they also remember the moments they looked at your light and didn't honor it. The times they dismissed your silence, thinking you'd never leave. And now that light they took for granted has turned into distance, and that distance feels endless. Stay till the end, because this isn't just heartbreak, this is awakening. Hold on and stay with me, you didn't pull away by accident. Heaven orchestrated this distance to remind you that your heart was never meant to live in confusion. You were never meant to be an option when your soul was born to be a blessing. The universe saw the weight you carried silently, and now it's returning your power in the form of peace. Don't skip, because this part of your journey is sacred, and it's about to make sense in a way that feels divine. They sense your energy changing. You used to respond quickly, now you pause. You used to explain yourself, now your silence speaks louder. They don't realize that what they're feeling isn't rejection, it's reflection. They're seeing their own choices echoing back at them. They're finally feeling the absence of the one who always showed up. Stay with me till end, because this realization is not punishment, it's transformation. The truth is, when a heart like yours pulls away, the universe listens. Your distance isn't empty, it's filled with healing. It's filled with self-love, growth, and prayers whispered in the quiet hours of the night. You're not the same person who once settled for half-love, you've evolved. And they can sense that glow even from miles away. Their spirit recognizes what their mind ignored, that you were never replaceable. Hold on and stay with me, because this revelation is what they'll carry for a lifetime. Now listen closely, you're not losing them, you're rediscovering yourself. You're no longer chasing understanding from those who can't meet you where you've grown. The space you're creating is sacred ground where your future is being built. Don't skip, because what's ahead is the reward for your patience. The person who couldn't match your energy will soon witness your peace becoming your greatest power. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because this is where the truth starts glowing brighter than every lie you've ever been told. They sense you're pulling away, and though they may not say it out loud, their soul is screaming your name in silence. Don't skip, because every heartbeat you're feeling right now is part of a divine revelation being written in your favor. They can feel that something has changed inside you, your tone, your energy, your rhythm. You don't chase, you don't explain, you don't beg for understanding anymore. And that's what's haunting them. They're realizing that what they thought would always be there is no longer waiting. They scroll through your old messages, replay your voice in their mind, hoping to find a trace of the person who once gave everything. But you're not there anymore. You've become something higher, something untouchable, something heaven itself is protecting. Stay till the end, because this shift will make you understand why distance is sometimes the loudest form of love. Hold on and stay with me. You were never wrong for loving deeply. You were chosen because your heart was rare. You gave light to someone who only knew how to take warmth without giving any back. But now, that same light you once gave freely is being poured back into your own soul. The universe is restoring what was drained, blessing what was broken, and replacing what was lost. Don't skip, because this is not the end of the story, it's the redemption of your spirit. They're feeling your absence like an unfinished sentence. Every time they laugh, there's a flicker of emptiness. Every time they try to move on, something inside them whispers your name. They can't understand why they feel incomplete, it's because your energy was never ordinary. You brought peace into their chaos, and now that peace is gone. Stay with me till end, because what they're feeling is not punishment, it's awakening. You're no longer living for temporary validation. You're building something eternal, self-worth, self-love, divine alignment. The same people who once doubted your strength are about to witness the glow that comes from your healing. You've stepped into your power quietly, gracefully, beautifully. And those who sense your pullback will soon realize it wasn't pride. It was protection from heaven itself. Hold on and stay with me, because your next season won't require you to chase anyone. It will attract everything meant for you effortlessly. They will try to come back, not because they've changed, but because your energy is unforgettable. And when they do, you'll smile, not out of arrogance, but out of gratitude. Because you'll finally understand why it never worked before, you were meant to outgrow them. Don't skip, because this final realization is your crown. Your silence was not a goodbye, it was your spirit saying, I'm ready for more. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because this is the part where everything you've been feeling starts to make divine sense. They sense you're pulling away, and their spirit can't handle the stillness. The silence between you is no longer ordinary, it's sacred. Don't skip, because this silence is where your strength has been quietly reborn. They can feel it, the peace that replaced your pain. They see the glow in your eyes when you no longer react. They hear it in your voice when you no longer chase. And though they try to pretend it doesn't bother them, their soul knows, something powerful has changed. You're no longer the person who waited for love to be returned. You've become the person who realizes love should never have to be begged for. Stay till the end, because this truth will open the next chapter of your destiny. Hold on and stay with me. Because your distance is not rejection, it's realignment. You didn't stop caring. You just stopped carrying the weight that wasn't yours. The person you once gave your all to is now realizing that your absence feels like emptiness, because they were unknowingly living off your light. Don't skip, because they're about to learn that not every separation is a loss, some are divine lessons written in silence. They're watching you from afar, hoping to find a glimpse of the old version of you. The one who forgave too fast, who explained too much, who stayed even when it hurt. But that version no longer exists. The one standing now has peace in their eyes and power in their silence. You've evolved, and they can't access this new level because it was never meant for them. Stay with me till end, because heaven is making you unrecognizable to every person who once underestimated you. The energy around you has shifted, and everyone who used to take you for granted can feel it. You don't chase, because you've learned that what's meant for you will never need to be begged for. You don't overthink, because your peace is now your answer. You don't explain, because your growth speaks louder than any defense ever could. Hold on and stay with me, because your glow is not coincidence, it's confirmation that healing looks good on you. And while they sit in confusion, wondering why they feel so distant from you, heaven is whispering, because this time, you chose yourself. You are no longer where they left you, you've outgrown the version of love that was too small for your heart. Don't skip, because something extraordinary is aligning as we speak, a love that mirrors your growth, matches your energy, and honors your soul. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because this part carries the revelation your soul has been waiting for. They sense you're pulling away, and it's not just in your words, it's in your energy, your silence, your glow. Something about you feels unreachable now, and that's what's making their heart ache. Don't skip, because what I'm about to say will unlock what heaven has been preparing behind the scenes. They can't stop thinking about you. You appear in their quiet moments, in their dreams, in the spaces where peace used to live. They replay memories like songs they can't turn off, trying to find the version of you that used to understand, forgive, and stay. But that version of you was buried with your old pain. What stands now is a healed soul wrapped in divine strength. Stay till the end, because this new you is about to attract everything you once prayed for. Hold on and stay with me. You didn't pull away out of bitterness, you pulled away out of clarity. You finally saw what your heart refused to admit. That not everyone who said, "I care," truly knew how to love you. That sometimes, "I miss you," means, "I miss what you did for me," not, "I value who you are." Don't skip, because this understanding is your freedom. You're learning that love without effort is illusion, and peace without honesty is poison. They sense the change. They can feel your spirit closing the door, gently, but firmly. They feel powerless now, because no amount of messages or memories can reopen what heaven has already sealed. You're not running away, you're walking towards something divine. You're stepping into a season where you no longer explain your worth, you embody it. Stay with me till end, because your peace is becoming your new language, and soon, only those fluent in love will understand it. Hold on and stay with me, they're realizing what your presence truly meant. You were their calm in chaos, their light in confusion, their anchor when everything else drifted. But they treated your presence as permanent, and now, your distance is teaching them the value of your energy. The way you've pulled back has power, it's a mirror showing them who they were all along. Don't skip, because their realization is not meant to hurt you, it's meant to heal the cycle. Now your spirit stands taller. Your silence speaks, your aura commands attention, your peace radiates louder than words ever could. They will never forget you, not because of pain, but because your love was the rarest kind, the kind that transforms. You were their awakening disguised as a goodbye. Stay till the end, because heaven is whispering, you didn't lose them, you found yourself. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because what's about to be revealed will make your spirit rise. They sense you're pulling away, and this time, they feel it not just in your absence, but in the peace that follows you wherever you go. They can't touch your energy anymore, because heaven has covered you with light. Don't skip, because these next few moments carry the closure you didn't even know you needed. They think about you constantly now. Every little thing reminds them of you, the scent of rain, a familiar song, a random street that echoes your laughter. They're realizing they didn't lose you suddenly, they lost you slowly, the moment they stopped noticing your quiet pain. You started fading long before you left. And now, they're standing where you once stood, wanting, waiting, wondering, but this time, you're not coming back. Stay till the end, because what you're walking into is far greater than what you've walked away from. Hold on and stay with me, you didn't walk away because you stopped caring. You walked away because you finally understood that love should build, not drain. You were giving oxygen to someone who only knew how to breathe when you were near. But your spirit grew stronger, and you outgrew the cage they once called love. Don't skip, because heaven is rewarding your courage with restoration, not of what you lost, but of what you deserve. They sense your transformation now. The glow on your face, the calm in your tone, the silence that speaks volumes, it all confuses them. They want to reach out, but they can't find the words. Their pride holds them hostage, their regret keeps them awake. They scroll through your name but don't press send, because deep down they know, it's too late. Stay with me till end, because what's rising from this silence is not pain, it's purpose. The person you've become doesn't chase validation anymore. You've realized that love isn't proven by presence, but by peace. You no longer measure connection by how much attention someone gives you, but by how deeply they respect your soul. You've entered a higher vibration where only truth can exist. Hold on and stay with me, because your energy has become magnetic, and soon, the right souls will find you without effort. They will try to understand how you changed so fast, but they won't realize that this glow didn't come from revenge, it came from release. The day you let go, heaven opened the door for everything meant for you. Don't skip, because you're stepping into a season where your silence will be your loudest answer and your peace will speak louder than your presence ever did. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because what's coming now will touch the deepest part of your soul. They sense you're pulling away, but they don't understand the reason behind your silence. They think you've changed, but what they don't know is that you've simply healed. Don't skip, because every word from here will reveal why your silence became your strength. They remember your laughter, your kindness, your softness, the way your eyes spoke even when your lips stayed quiet. But now, your eyes carry a new kind of fire, one that's not for fighting, but for rising. You're no longer looking back with regret, you're looking forward with purpose. Stay till the end, because what you're stepping into will make every heartbreak worth it. Hold on and stay with me, because this is the season where your peace is louder than their confusion. They wonder why your energy feels distant, why your presence feels different. It's because you're no longer tied to what once drained you. You've broken invisible chains, and though they can't see them, they can feel them snapping one by one. Don't skip, because this is the exact moment heaven starts turning your pain into promise. They think you're being cold, but the truth is, you've become clear. You've outgrown the version of yourself that accepted less, that explained too much, that waited for someone else to see your worth. Now, your silence speaks wisdom. Your distance speaks boundaries. And your peace speaks louder than your old pain ever did. Stay with me till end, because this awakening will remind you that your light doesn't need permission to shine. They sense your glow, your calm, your power, and it confuses them. They wonder how you can walk away so gracefully. They don't realize that you didn't walk away from them, you walked toward your destiny. The love you gave was never wasted, it simply planted seeds that grew into strength. Hold on and stay with me, because you're about to see those seeds bloom into blessings. Don't skip, listen. The one who took your love for granted will one day tell stories about how your heart felt like home. They'll speak of your patience, your loyalty, your warmth. But by then, you'll be living in peace so deep that you won't even need to hear it. You'll already know that everything you lost was just making space for everything that's meant to find you. You're not bitter, you're better. You're not distant, you're divine. You're not pulling away to prove anything, you're pulling away to protect everything that's sacred within you. Stay till the end, because heaven is whispering, what was once heavy on your heart will soon turn into the reason you soar. My beloved child. Hold on and stay with me, because this final part carries the divine truth your heart has been waiting for. They sense you're pulling away, and now, it's haunting them in ways words can't describe. They can feel your silence echoing louder than your presence ever did. Don't skip, because what's about to unfold will make your entire journey make sense. They can't sleep the same. They scroll through old memories, trying to find pieces of the version of you that once stayed no matter what. But that version of you has transformed, you no longer wait for apologies that never come. You no longer shrink yourself to fit someone else's comfort. You no longer chase understanding from those who only understood your silence. Stay till the end, because this part of your story is not about pain, it's about power. Hold on and stay with me, because the person you're becoming is unstoppable. You're glowing differently now, not because you have everything, but because you've finally stopped depending on anyone to validate what heaven already confirmed. Your peace is your new success. Your silence is your new statement. Your healing is your new power. Don't skip, because heaven is smiling. Every tear you cried became a seed for this moment of transformation. They sense your distance, but what they don't realize is that this distance is divine protection. You are being pulled away not to be forgotten, but to be remembered by your purpose. The same people who once underestimated you will soon watch you rise in quiet awe. You are no longer their memory, you're their lesson. Stay with me till end, because your evolution is something they'll never be able to forget. They'll try to come back, not out of love, but out of curiosity. They'll want to see if the light still belongs to them. But this time, you'll smile with grace and understand that not every connection is meant to return. Some are meant to awaken you. Some are meant to teach you. Some are meant to end beautifully, so you can begin divinely. Hold on and stay with me, because your new beginning is already waiting on the other side of your peace. Don't skip, listen carefully. You were never too much, never too emotional, never too kind. You were just giving your heart to people who weren't ready for its depth. And now that you've taken it back, heaven is preparing to send someone who will meet you there, fully, freely, fearlessly. You've walked through storms that tried to break you, but they built you instead. You've carried weights that weren't yours, and still, you stood tall. You've been silent when you could have shouted, patient when you could have left, loving when you could have closed your heart, and that's why heaven calls you chosen. Stay till the end, because what's ahead isn't just restoration, it's elevation. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because this part is where everything turns golden. They sense you're pulling away, and it's shaking them to their core. They don't know how to reach you anymore, not because you've hidden yourself, but because you've risen above what once held you down. Don't skip, because these next words will touch something eternal inside you. They see the difference now. The same voice that once trembled is now calm and unshakable. The same eyes that once wept now shine with wisdom. They sense that the energy around you has shifted, that your spirit no longer bends to what once broke it. Stay till the end, because heaven is aligning something divine around this transformation. Hold on and stay with me, because this isn't distance, this is destiny. You didn't walk away to prove a point, you walked away to protect your peace. You were never trying to punish anyone, you were simply trying to breathe again. And in that stillness, you found yourself. Don't skip, because this peace you're standing in now, it's your greatest victory. They replay everything, your laughter, your kindness, your presence, realizing now that what they once took for granted was actually their greatest blessing. Every memory is a mirror showing them what they lost, and every moment without you feels like a quiet ache. But this time, you're not chasing what's behind you, you're embracing what's ahead. Stay with me till end, because what's coming next will redefine love for you. You are no longer the one waiting to be chosen, you've become the one who chooses. You are no longer the one who gives endlessly, you are now the one who receives with discernment. You're not cold, you're careful. You're not distant, you're divine. Hold on and stay with me, because this elevation you're walking into is not random, it's the result of every silent prayer you whispered in pain. Don't skip, this is important. They sense you're pulling away because your spirit has entered a higher frequency. The same energy that used to cry for answers now glows with acceptance. The same heart that once broke now beats with peace. And though they can feel your energy drifting farther away, heaven is whispering, this distance is divine direction. You see, some connections are not meant to end in closure, they're meant to end in clarity. And that's what you have now. You're not angry, you're aware. You're not bitter, you're blessed. And the beauty of it all? They'll feel your energy for years, not as pain, but as presence. Stay till the end, because heaven is about to replace every tear you shed with something extraordinary. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because this part carries the closure your soul deserves. They sense you're pulling away, and now every moment without you feels like a slow realization that they never truly understood what they had until it was gone. Don't skip, because the truth that's coming next will heal the parts of you that once hurt silently. They used to think you'd always be there. Waiting, forgiving, reaching out first. But now, they feel the absence of your energy like a light that suddenly went out. They scroll back through conversations, searching for signs, for clues, for answers. Yet all they find is silence, sacred, powerful silence that speaks louder than any word could. Stay till the end, because this silence is not the end, it's the sound of your rebirth. Hold on and stay with me, because your peace has become your new language. The world around you senses the difference, even before you speak. You walk differently now, lighter, freer, stronger. The pain that once broke you no longer defines you, it refined you. Don't skip, because heaven is now returning everything that was stolen through sleepless nights and heavy hearts. They can't understand why your energy feels untouchable, why your name now carries power, why your presence lingers even when you're not around. It's because you've become something rare, someone who no longer seeks closure from people who caused the wound. You've learned to give yourself the peace they couldn't. Stay with me till end, because that strength is the mark of divine favor. Hold on and stay with me, because your story was never about loss, it was about revelation. Every time they sense you slipping further away, what they're actually feeling is your evolution. You've ascended to a place where their version of you no longer exists. You're no longer explaining your value, you're embodying it. Don't skip, because heaven doesn't remove people to hurt you, it removes distractions so you can hear your destiny calling. They'll feel your energy forever, not because of attachment, but because your soul left an imprint that can't be erased. You taught them what pure love feels like, and now, every connection they try to build will remind them of the authenticity you carried effortlessly. Stay till the end, because that realization will echo long after you're gone. You're entering a season where your silence attracts clarity, your peace attracts miracles, and your glow attracts the kind of love that doesn't confuse your soul. You are no longer waiting to be understood, you are being seen by heaven itself. Hold on and stay with me, because what's ahead will prove that your distance was never loss, it was protection for everything divine that's meant for you. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because what you're about to hear will settle everything your heart couldn't understand. They sense you're pulling away, but they can't grasp that your silence isn't distance, it's transformation. Don't skip, because this is the moment your story turns from sorrow into strength. They look at you now and wonder, when did they change? They see your calm and mistake it for indifference, but what they don't know is that calm came from chaos you conquered alone. You no longer respond from pain, you respond from peace. You no longer chase closure, you create it. Stay till the end, because this revelation will show you how far you've come without even realizing it. Hold on and stay with me, your silence is teaching louder lessons than your words ever could. They used to think your heart was fragile, now they see it was fierce all along. Every boundary you set, every step you took away, every moment you chose peace over noise, all of it became your victory. Don't skip, because heaven is writing this chapter with golden ink, sealing it with divine timing. They sense your energy shifting, and it's haunting them in ways they can't explain. The same light they once overlooked now blinds them with realization. The same love they took lightly now feels unreachable. They try to connect again, but your vibration has moved higher, out of their grasp, out of their understanding. Stay with me till end, because this new version of you isn't just healed, it's reborn. You see, your spirit isn't the same anymore. You've learned that letting go isn't weakness, it's wisdom. You've realized that sometimes walking away is the most powerful form of love you can give yourself. And though they can feel your presence fading, what they don't know is that heaven has already replaced the emptiness they left with purpose. Hold on and stay with me, because that purpose will soon unfold before your eyes. Don't skip, listen closely. You were never meant to beg to be seen. You were meant to become so radiant that no one could ever ignore your light again. The same people who doubted you will soon watch you rise with grace, and they won't understand how peace became your revenge. You'll smile, not to prove them wrong, but to show the universe you finally got it right. You've learned that love doesn't chase, it aligns. That peace doesn't beg, it attracts. That healing doesn't shout, it glows. Stay till the end, because your glow is about to lead you into a chapter where only real hearts can follow.